what is the best way to control your emergence profile? Well, emergence profile can be controlled from the abutment, right? From the abutment itself. So you can do a custom abutment with a custom profile. But you can also do it with a stock hybrid tie base. A stock hybrid tie base is a metal device that screws into the implant that allows you to put a monolithic zirconia solution on top. But because the solution goes all the way down to the platform level, you can control for the emergence profile in the crown itself. This is what I tend to favor in terms of solutions because we do fully guided. Because the implant is in the center of the tooth, I have direct screw access on the vast preponderance of my cases, which means that I have balanced loads, which means that using a hybrid tie base with a monolithic zirconia is a lovely solution that will be gorgeous, strong, long-lasting for the patient. Now, it's important to understand that you don't have to have a custom abutment to create that emergence profile. People get this really wrong. They think, I want a custom abutment for a custom emergence profile. Well, you can get an emergence profile that looks identical on one side over here with a custom abutment and on the other side with a monolithic zirconia on a hybrid tie base. You can get the exact same profile. So what really is the question is why do you want to use a custom abutment, okay, versus the solution on the hybrid tie base, the stock hybrid tie base? And the answer comes down to a couple of things. Number one, if the implant's not in the right location, then it's very, very wise to consider using a custom abutment. A custom abutment will give you more surface area for your bonding to your prosthetic ceramic or oxide that you're putting on top. So if you're off-centered with your implant, if you didn't get your implant in the right location and you use a hybrid tie base, it doesn't have as much surface area, which means that you can get the solution done, but there's a real good chance the crown is going to delaminate from the abutment. And this is a problem for you and for the patient. So number one, as you guys know, if you're watching the channel, we've got to get the implant in the right location. If you do, then a hybrid tie base works great. Okay. If you don't, a custom abutment is indicated. You would want to consider a custom abutment. And then, of course, if you're really off in your implant placement, okay, and this could be because of a mistake or because of the anatomy itself, the anatomy just didn't afford you the opportunity, you've got to use a cement retained solution. And for a cement retained solution, then considering a custom abutment works great because you get your cement line 1 millimeter inside the soft tissue. So 1 millimeter apical to the free gingival margin is where your interface between your abutment and your crown is. If you do that, it's very easy at the time of delivery to ensure that you don't have any excess cement expressed into the sulcus. It's very difficult to get to it if it's deep. Okay, so using a cement retained solution on a hybrid tie base is contraindicated. You'd be 4 to 5, 6 millimeters below the sulcus. If there's a cement that's expressed out of there, the only way for you to see it is to flap the entire case. And nobody in the right mind would think that was a good idea, right? So you want to prevent that from happening by keeping the margin close to the top. For cement retain, a custom abutment is indicated. Now, if it's because you placed the implant poorly, I would encourage you to get a better way of placing the implant. And so consider the Type 4 fully guided solution, the digital prosthodontic planning protocol that we talk about all the time on the show, and go that route because everything downstream becomes easier. Well, what do I mean by that? A stock hybrid tie base and a monolithic zirconia, which controls for a beautiful emergence profile, has got a lower lab cost than a custom abutment, right? Anything you pay for in life when you get it made custom, if you buy a custom suit, it's going to cost you more than an off-the-shelf suit, right? Off-the-rack suit. So when we look at these solutions, we want to give the patient the best that we need to give them. And the way we do that is we control for the emergence profile, but that's not predicated on whether you were using a custom abutment or a hybrid tie base. This has been another episode of Implants Made Simple. I'm Dr. Robert Stanley, the Smile Engineer. Follow for more.